You ever wake up one day, stare into the mirror, and realize you don't recognize the guy looking back at you? You used to walk with fire. You used to wake up with a reason, a spark, something that made you feel unstoppable. Now you hit snooze. You drag yourself out of bed. You scroll your phone before brushing your teeth. You've got dreams, sure, but no drive left to chase them. That's not age. That's not getting older. That's low testosterone living. Not just chemically, mentally. It's what happens when a man trades challenge for comfort, ambition for distraction, and fire for convenience. And I'm telling you right now, that's reversible. You can light that fire back up 10 times stronger. You're not tired because life's hard. You're tired because you've been living soft. The modern man is drowning in comfort. Everything's delivered. Everything's easy. Everything's one click away. You don't have to hunt. You don't have to fight. You barely have to think. And guess what? Your body adapts. When you stop living like a warrior, your body stops producing the chemistry of one. You want to know the real secret to raising your testosterone by 10x? Live a life that demands testosterone, because the hormone follows the habit. Your body's not broken, it's bored. It's waiting for you to wake up, move, challenge it, feed it right, and stop acting like a domesticated house pet. You can't sit all day, eat processed garbage, drown yourself in screens, and expect to feel like a lion. Lions don't scroll TikTok, they hunt. So here's where we start. You want to boost your testosterone? You've got to start earning it physically. Go to the gym and train like it's your religion. Not that lazy half-ripped selfie nonsense you see everywhere. I'm talking about iron, weight, resistance, strain. You have to lift in a way that your body respects you again. You pick up something heavy, your brain sends a signal to your body. We're under attack. We need strength. And your body responds. It produces testosterone because it needs to. That's the point. Testosterone rises when life demands more of you. You ever notice how you feel after a real workout? Not the casual one, but the one that breaks you. You stand taller, you breathe deeper, you feel unstoppable. That's not placebo, that's chemical warfare inside your body in your favor. You're producing power. Now here's where most men fail. They chase comfort immediately after. They lift for an hour, then reward themselves with junk food, energy drinks, and 4 hours of video games. That's not discipline, that's self-sabotage. You don't reward yourself with weakness after doing something strong. You train hard, you eat like a soldier, you rest like a king. That's the triangle of testosterone. Work, fuel, recover. Miss one and the whole thing collapses. Let's talk about sleep, the most underrated testosterone booster on the planet. You can do everything else right, but if you're sleeping 4 or 5 hours a night, you're destroying your own progress. Your body releases most of its testosterone while you're in deep REM sleep. When you cut sleep short, you don't just feel tired, your hormone production tanks. You lose focus, energy, and even your motivation to train. You can't conquer anything if you can't conquer your bedtime. Turn your phone off, darken the room, and sleep like your life depends on it, because it does. You think skipping sleep makes you productive? No, it makes you weaker. You want to be alpha? Then act like one. Protect your rest like a lion guards his territory. When you start sleeping properly, you'll feel it. Your energy spikes, your patience grows, your workouts explode. It's like someone turned the brightness of life back on. Next, your food. You want high testosterone? Stop eating like a child. Stop eating from boxes and bags. Eat food that comes from the earth and the animal. You think your ancestors were counting macros in caves? No, they hunted, they ate real food, and they built civilizations. Protein builds muscle. Fat builds hormones. Carbs fuel effort. You need all three, clean and balanced. Eggs, steak, salmon, nuts, olive oil, avocado, that's your foundation. You cut all fat, your testosterone drops. You eat too much sugar, it crashes again. And I don't mean never have fun. I mean respect yourself enough to feed your body like a machine built for war. Most men eat to feel good. High T men eat to perform. And here's the funny thing. Once you start eating clean, your cravings change. You stop craving sugar. You start craving discipline. You start craving results. Now let's talk about stress, the silent killer of testosterone. You could have the best diet and training in the world, but if you're constantly anxious, angry, or overstimulated, you're destroying yourself from the inside. When you live in constant stress, your body releases cortisol, and cortisol kills testosterone. That's why you see so many grind culture guys burn out, because they don't balance effort with peace. You need calm. You need silence. You need space to think. Meditate. Walk outside. Sit in the sun. I'm not saying turn into a monk, but learn to control your chaos. Control your breathing, control your emotions, and your body rewards you. And you need purpose. A man with no mission is a man whose testosterone has no reason to rise. You need something to chase, something that wakes you up before the alarm, something that scares you a little. When your life has direction, Your body becomes a weapon. Without it, you rot. Now let's crush the myths. Myth number 1. I'll just take a pill. No, you won't. Pills don't fix lazy habits. They amplify what's already there. If you're undisciplined, no supplement on earth will save you. You can't cheat your biology. You can't buy masculinity in a bottle. Myth number 2. Cardio kills testosterone. Only if you do hours of slow running every day. Short bursts, sprints, HIIT, they boost it. Being athletic helps your hormones, period. Just don't overtrain. Myth number 3. I'm just naturally low. No, you're habitually soft. Fix your sleep, your diet, your training, your stress. Then talk. When you live right, your testosterone follows. Myth number 4. Steroids make you a man. No, steroids make you dependent. You can fake the outside, but you can't fake the inside. You want to earn your power, not rent it. Because when you build testosterone naturally, it's not just a number on a test, it's a lifestyle. You feel sharper, more confident, more grounded, more focused. Your handshake gets firmer, your voice deepens, your energy radiates. You don't chase validation anymore, you attract it. Now here's where it gets real. Testosterone is not just a hormone, it's a signal. It tells your body, we are built to win. And when it's high, everything changes. You think clearer, you take risks, you handle pain better. Low testosterone turns warriors into warriors. It turns kings into peasants. You can't 10x your testosterone until you 10x your discipline. You can't feel powerful while living weak. You can't expect greatness if your habits scream mediocrity. You want to feel like a man again. Start living like one. Lift like you mean it. Eat like you respect yourself. Sleep like your life depends on it. Cut the junk food, junk entertainment, junk people, and stop saying, I'll start next week. That's the weakest sentence in existence. Start today. Start now. Because every time you delay action, your testosterone drops a little more. Every time you skip the gym, your drive dulls. Every time you say, I can't, you tell your body to believe it. Your body listens to your behavior. You sit all day, it lowers your hormones, because it assumes you're not needed. You move, lift, push, fight. It raises them because it knows you're in the game. That's how the system works. Simple, brutal, beautiful. So what happens when you commit for real? 6 months. No excuse. You start training heavy, sleeping deep, eating clean, staying focused, cutting distractions. What happens? Everything changes. Your energy rises, your mind sharpens, your mood stabilizes. You start handling stress better. You stop craving junk. You start walking differently. People notice it before you do. They'll say you've changed, and they'll be right. But here's the truth. You didn't change. You just stopped killing yourself slowly. You stopped living like a domesticated man and started living like a weapon again. That's the power of testosterone, not as a hormone, but as a lifestyle. It's what happens when a man takes full ownership of himself. So here's the challenge I'll leave you with. Give me 6 months. 6 months of clean eating, brutal training, proper sleep and focused purpose. 6 months of consistency, no skipping, no excuses, no bad day. And I promise you, your body, your energy, your confidence, your drive, your aura, everything will change. You'll look different, you'll move different, you'll be different. And when people ask you what happened, don't say you boosted your testosterone. Say you woke it up, because that's what this journey is. It's not about turning into someone new. It's about remembering who you were before the world softened you. The version of you that didn't make excuses. The version of you that wanted to dominate, not survive. The version that didn't need caffeine, validation, or luck. Just purpose. That version is still inside you. Buried under convenience, under comfort, under modern nonsense. And it's time to dig him out. You're not supposed to live tired, bored, or broken. You're supposed to live alive. You're supposed to move through life like a storm. Confident, focused, unbreakable. That's what high testosterone feels like. That's what being a man feels like. So build the habits. Build the discipline. Don't chase motivation, chase mastery. Because when you master your habits, your hormones follow. And when your hormones follow, the world follows. So stop waiting. Start building. Lift heavy. Sleep deep. Eat clean. Think sharp. Laugh more. Stress less. Compete daily. And most importantly, don't ever settle for average. Because average men live long, quiet, miserable lives. And you were never meant to be average. You were built to be unstoppable. So wake up, get up, and earn it. because the man you're supposed to become is waiting for you to show him you're serious.